What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Glad to here with y'all for a live stream tonight. So I do want to show my gratitude, of course, like I always do. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been rocking out with me on this YouTube platform. Anybody that's new, anybody that's ever returned to supporter, I do want to say thank you. Tonight's live stream. This is just me grinding on the YouTube channel. Talk to you guys about some truths. Well, a lot of truths that they never taught us about life and about money. Now, everybody has their own perception on money, how they view money. Some people believe that money is a tool. Some people believe that money is just used to be spent on things, and that's it, right? But some people think that money is a root of evil, and some people think money is not evil. Now, money is consciousness, right? Money is a form of energy. We put our energy into these jobs. They pay us a certain amount of money every 2 weeks or every week, and that's it. The time you can't get back, the money you can always get back, right? Um, and another thing too, this YouTube channel is gonna blow up. So I just need y'all to constantly support, leave a thumbs up, watch the video that is going viral right now. We're currently at 9,000 views, and watch my other videos too, you know. But anyway, money is not good or bad. It is just a form of currency, right? Some people walk around with a scarcity mindset. Some people walk around with a mindset of abundance. Let's go to Orlando. Shout outs to you, bro. I appreciate you. Some people walk around with a mindset of abundance, right? I had to train my mind to think more abundantly, constantly, every day. And when they tell you that you have to have a mindset shift, you have to change the way that you view yourself, the way that you view money, the way that you view this human experience. The mindset shift just comes from within you. It's never gonna come from outside of you. Okay. There's a lot of things out in the world that you cannot change. There's a lot of things in the world that you cannot control. Better yet, did I say that? Right? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the stream right now. I appreciate y'all. Um, but one thing that you can change is yourself. So, you know, how are you viewing your human experience? What are the things that you have set out for your life? What are the things that you want to build in your life? What crafts are you working on to help sustain, your life? How are you even improving yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us just think that, oh, I'm gonna just work this job and it's gonna help me improve, or oh, I'm gonna just do it. Like a lot of people don't have no sense of direction. Basically, you have to have a sense of direction. You have to know the person that you want to become and what's required of that. You know, it took me a lot of time to learn how to become more disciplined. Starts off with working out consistently. It starts off with journaling, having a positive routine for yourself. You know, can you tell us what you are trying to say? I'm just talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all. I'm venting to y'all. That's all. Um, but anyway, it starts off with, like I said, routine, positive habits, and changing the way that you view yourself. Once you change the way that you view yourself, you'll then change the way that you view life. You know, right now I'm talking to you guys about money, and then I'm going to talk to you about some truths in life that you're not really taught. You just have to find it within yourself. You're not taught how to be disciplined. You're not taught how to have willpower. You're not taught how to take action on your goals. You're not taught how to um, be in control of your emotions, right? You're not taught delayed gratification. Like, there's things that you have to naturally teach yourself. Okay. But anyway, like I was saying, some people have their own perception on how they view certain things in life. But don't never let somebody tell you that money is not important. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Carter, much success to you and your YouTube channel and life goals. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's here right now. True say, I thank all of y'all for being here tonight. Have to keep on, working on the craft, working on the channel, putting out content. And hopefully you guys are watching the videos and you're helping it reach more people because I have no control over who watches these videos. But yeah, now a lot of y'all need to learn the skill of investing, you know, because you can think like an employee your whole entire life, or you can think like an investor. You can depend on a check every 2 weeks, or you can learn how to make your check every week, every 2 weeks in the stock market, you know? Perception. Perception is everything. And if you want to be stuck at a job for 30, 40 years of your life, then by all means, that's your personal choice. But you can't get mad when the pension doesn't keep up with the cost of living. If you end up getting a pension and your social security ain't going to save you because they're not going to give you a lot of money for social security. The cost of living is going to be way higher than what it is right now. So many of us are complaining about the cost of living, but do you honestly think that these people care? They do not care. Do you honestly think that your job do you think that the job that I work at cares that I I'm mad at the fact that I'm making $20.72 an hour? They don't care, you know? But I have to care about myself more. I have to realize that I don't have control over that. I can work more hours, but all that's doing is selling more time for money. Money that's being taxed. High, high taxes because of overtime, you know? But I train my mind to shift the mentality and say, how can I think like an entrepreneur? Continuously take action like an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Keep on creating my YouTube videos, keep on adding value to the channel because you never know what could happen. Me and the bro and Leno had a conversation the other day talking about the YouTube channel. Now the video is at 9,000 views. We had the conversation. We said, bro, that video might be the one video on your channel that truly blows up. That's me having an entrepreneur mentality. I have a monetized channel. So monetization means I make money off this channel. That's thinking like a business. That's thinking like a business owner. And it's not just about me, it's adding value to the people, you know? It's how can I impact more people in a positive way? How can I change their mentality? How can I help them realize that we are enduring a huge wealth transfer? I I, I tell y'all all the time, bro, please make sure y'all purchasing assets because getting paid every 2 weeks is not it's too long of a waiting period for you to get a lump sum of money to then take care of bills. Or even if you're getting paid weekly, you know? And then at the job, depending on what job you work, your salary is capped. Even if they give you a raise, it's not gonna be a big raise, right? And then if you're making hourly wages, you're just like me, bruh. You're never gonna get rich off of hourly wages, especially low wages, bruh. Now y'all can look at me like I'm crazy. Y'all can sit there and judge me if y'all want to. Y'all can sit there and say, "Bro, you don't know what you're talking about." Okay, I'm not trying to act like I know it all, but I just know the truth for what it is. Nobody gets rich working a 9 to 5. Nobody gets rich just strictly saving their money, bro. You need to have compound interest. You understand what I'm saying? You need to learn how money works. Well, Terrence, how does money work? I'm learning that every day, bro. I'm not some perfect ass person. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, bro. I'm learning this every day. Own assets, own real estate in the stock market, put your money in the ETF. Do it consistently every day. Train your brain to do repetition every day. You feel me? Because the more assets that you own, the more money you're making while you are sleeping. And yes, the stock market goes up and down. Yes. Yes, you can lose money if you sell at a loss. Yes, right? But at the end of the day, if you buy and hold and you have the discipline, you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the stream tonight too. Make sure you give the stream a thumbs up. If you're new to the YouTube channel, just subscribe. We almost at 7,230 supporters. We almost there. Make sure y'all get the stream a thumbs up, please. It's free. All right. All money in, no money out. Like Nipsey Hussle said, bro. And a lot, bro. Trust me, bro. Life cost. Paying rent, paying Con Edison bill, phone bill. You gotta eat. All that stuff cost. But how are you gonna replenish the money? You see, if you stop making money as soon as you clock out of work, you're you're playing the game wrong. They're playing the game on you. Let me just say that. All of us that work a W-2 job, they're playing the game right in our faces. We're gonna pay these people these low wages. We're gonna take away their most valuable asset, which is their time, in their mind. Which good. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Y'all just give the stream a thumbs up so that we reach more people. I want the stream to get at least 20 to 30 likes. That's solid to me. I know it's live. You feel me? I can't force you to do what you want to do, but just all I ask, you double tap the screen, it's gonna automatically like the live stream. That's gonna help it get on the YouTube algorithm. Everything counts. Um, but yeah, we're gonna take away these people's most valuable asset, which is their time. We're gonna pay them low wages that they can't really live off of. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep them coming back because we know that we're gonna pay them just enough to take care of their bills, but we're not gonna pay them enough to escape the plantation. So it is a constant hamster wheel. It is a constant like it's a battle. And then some people be afraid to leave because they know that they need the job to pay the bills. But you see, if you had assets, if you was learning how to save money and then you put that into the asset column, you don't have this scarcity mentality because you know that money is abundant. You understand what I'm saying? If you learn how to think like an entrepreneur, if you learn how to shift your mentality, you'll know that you can make as much money as you want. And it's not thinking from lack, it is thinking from abundance. On the video right now, where I was talking to you guys 2 weeks ago about how much I make per hour, I was reading the comments. I read all throughout the comments. There's new comments that I gotta respond to. And I'm gonna respond to your comments too. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just trying to flow with the message while we here on this live stream. I was reading the comments and somebody said, "You're focused on how much money you're making. That is thinking from lack." I don't I don't necessarily I don't necessarily think that that's thinking from lack because if you're not satisfied with how much money you are making, there is nothing wrong with wanting to make more. You understand? If y'all read the book or if y'all listen to the audio book, The Science of Getting Rich, it teaches you that in order for you to even have a fulfilled life, you should want to make a lot of money so that you're able to take care of yourself and your family. You're able to go on vacations. You're able to build. You're able to do things. If I'm not making a lot of money, how am I even going to feed myself? Let alone keep a roof over my head. Is my life supposed to be worth $20 an hour, bro? I can make $20 in my sleep, bro. Somebody can donate $20 on this YouTube channel, and I can make $20. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, and it's not being greedy. It's not being greedy, bro. Because you want better for yourself, people automatically deem you as greedy. Nah, that's not greed, bro. Because there's enough out here for everybody. Just because if I'm making something, that does not take away from you. If you making money, that does not take away from me. Money is abundant. It's a tool. It's a source that we all. It's something that we all need in life. You got to take care of your health because your health is number one, right? You got to take care of your finances, right? Well, God is first. First things first. God is first. Take have that connection with God. Take care of your health. Take care of your wealth. Take care of the relationship you have with yourself, take care of the relationship you have with your family, take care of the relationship you have with your spouse. There's no particular order. I'm just saying these things out loud, you know? But don't walk around with such a negative mindset of money is evil, rich people are evil, this and the third, because then you're never gonna get rich if you think like that. You're never gonna get rich if you think negative about money and you need it. The lack of money is evil. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. The lack of money is evil. Not having it is evil, bro. Just getting by is evil. Not having enough at the end of the month is evil. Homelessness, the fact that that even exists on this planet, homelessness, poverty, low wages, all that shit is evil, bro. But they want you to think that, oh, if you make a lot of money, that's evil. No, it's not, bro. You able to take care of yourself. You able to take care of your family, bro. You don't think you like, dude? Do you honestly think that I want my mom to keep working? Do you honestly think that I want my dad to keep working, bro? My parents are getting older. They're not getting younger. My dad is about to be 60 next year. My mom is in her 50s. Y'all don't think I think about that? This is why I go so hard with my YouTube channel because I know that I could be the one in my family to make it. I know I could do it. My energy speaks for itself. I come on here, I speak my truth. I come on here, I give y'all my energy. I give y'all my time, bruh. I tell y'all what y'all need to hear. I'm not gonna tell y'all shit just to soothe you. I'm not gonna tell you things just to make you feel good. No, bro. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck you need to hear. We need to get right in the stock market. We need to get right. We're investing, bro. We need to stay tapped in spiritually. We need to stop settling for less, bro. Because that's why they laugh in our fucking faces. And they feed y'all a whole bunch of entertainment and BS, bro. They feed y'all entertainment to distract y'all while the rich is getting richer, bro. They purchasing Bitcoin. They purchasing stocks. They purchasing real estate. Why they distracting the masses of people? But when I speak the truth, I'm the fucking bad guy, bro. That's crazy. When I speak the truth, I'm the bad guy. People call me all types of names. But you want me to lie to your face? You want me to tell you that your worth is fucking $15 an hour, bro? Be happy with that? You want me to tell you you're worth it $20 an hour? Be happy with that. You a grown ass man. You probably got kids, bro. You got rent. You gotta feed yourself. You gotta clothe yourself. You gotta pay your phone bill. You gotta pay. You want me to tell you to settle for less? No, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. We have to want better for ourselves. There is nothing wrong with that. Why y'all think so many people trying to make it on the internet? Why do y'all think that? Because they see through the system. They're tired of working a job. You tired of clocking in and clocking out. Bro, I'm tired of clocking in and clocking out, bro. I gotta hurry up and be somewhere by a certain time because somebody else outside of myself is telling me how much I'm worth. That's insanity, bro. That's insane. Somebody outside of you telling you your worth is crazy. I'm gonna keep my foot on the gas, speaking the truth on this platform, bro. Even if you met me in real life, I'm still gonna tell you the same thing. I'm talking to you as if you right here in my face. The only way that we gonna get ahead, bro. The only way we're gonna get ahead is through ownership. Through ownership. That's the only way. You gotta own something, bro. You have to own something. I own Google stock, so YouTube gonna pay me somehow, some way. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna get some money on YouTube. You gotta, bro. It's I'm not even joking around with y'all, bro. I'm so serious. If you don't own anything, you're fucking cooked, bro. The next 5 to 10 years, you're gonna be baked. You're gonna be cooked. You're gonna be left behind. Still being a slave to the system, bruh, because you have no ownership. Your money's not working for you. Y'all think somebody that's holding a whole bunch of money up to their ear is rich? No, they're not, bruh. That's pieces of paper that's not even moving. It's not doing nothing. But somebody that's building a portfolio, that's a rich person because they know if I got money that's moving for me, I'm teaching myself how to get ahead. I don't gotta always use my physical body to fucking make money, bruh. And a lot of the older generation is gonna gaslight you and call you lazy. They're gonna gaslight you. They're gonna call you a bum. I told you already in my last video that I just made today. Somebody called me a bum, bro. Oh, that's it, bro. Somebody called me a bum, bro. I really get to it. I really work hard, bro. I'm very consistent. Somebody really said I'm trying to take the easy way out. That's insane. There's niggas on the internet really bringing in way more than what your parents is bringing in, and they doing the same thing. They're just using their voice. They're creating. They're streaming. Something that you wish you could do, but you could do it. You just don't want to do it. But they're doing it, and they're making millions of dollars. Meanwhile, we sitting here struggling, making $20 an hour. Make it make sense. Why would I settle when I know that this world is very, very abundant and I can teach myself how to make more than what the freak I'm making now? Why not? Why would I just settle? Why would I do that to myself? That's not fair to me. That's not fair to my family. That's not fair to my spouse. That's not fair to God. God wants the best for all of us. And I get it, bro. A lot of us is raised up with a scarcity mentality, bro. A lot of us is raised up feeling like there ain't no hope. There ain't no way. Getting rich is only for white people. No, getting rich and wealthy is for everybody. It's for everybody. It's not just for a certain group of people, bro. It's just a certain group of people do what majority of people ain't doing. The average person gets their check and they spend it the same day. The whole thing. I'm gonna say that one more time, bro. The average person gets their check and they spend the whole thing the same day. Or they get it on Friday and they broke by Monday. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Excuse me. You didn't purchase no assets. You didn't put no money to work. You didn't purchase no real estate. But you get the check and you spend it on things that you may not need. Like a whole bunch of clothes, a whole bunch of makeup, a whole bunch of jewelry. Things that's not gonna bring you a return on investment. And then you ask yourself, damn, bro, how much longer do I have to wait for another check? 2 weeks. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Y'all love y'all. Thank y'all for being here right now too, bro. Shout out to all of y'all, bro. I'm gonna tune into your comments, bro. I love y'all. I love y'all, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, this YouTube telling y'all, bro. This be giving me a positive dopamine. Look, the TV not even on. I don't even watch TV. I don't even watch TV, bro. I love y'all, bro. Thank y'all for being here. I swear, God just said go live, bro. Every time I go live, it just makes me feel great. For real. Shout out to the bro Orlando once again. If it wasn't important, people wouldn't work. Trust me, money is a very powerful tool. I don't care what anybody says, bro. It's big facts, bro. I'm about to pin that. I'm about to pin that, bro. Cause so many people be thinking that money is not important, bro. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. Bro, I've been watching you since the Scooter Grubhub days. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Hold on, let me see, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Look, now I'm put you on game, man. I'm put you on game, chat. I'm put you on game, chat. Look, me and Mars are doing our research, right? This why I tell you how to buy some real estate. Me and Mars are doing our research, right? And VG Properties, I wish I could like like scroll up and show y'all like what it says, but I can't. I don't even know how to minimize myself. I don't know if I can do that. But anyway, this is one of the real estate ETFs. I mean ETFs, excuse me. One of the real estate stocks that I own in my portfolio, right? Bruh, they own. If y'all ever been to New York City and y'all seen like Chelsea Piers, the pier, they own the pier. If y'all been to the bowling alley called Bowl Alero, hopefully I said it right. They own that. They own golf courses. They own casinos in Las Vegas. They own the whole strip of Las Vegas, bruh. They own the whole strip. The stock is $30, $33, bruh. So y'all mean to tell me that y'all would not invest into a real estate company that's $33, but y'all will go spend y'all money on having fun and going to party? He said, type talk I needed. I'm starting a new job, new state, new environment, new everything. Yo, bro, I will tell you good luck, and I'm also tell you too. Please make sure you're investing some of your money, bro. Invest, invest, invest. I don't care, bro. We can't keep getting laughed at. We can't keep thinking like, oh, there's not enough out here for us. Oh, we can't get rich and wealthy. Oh, bro. We gotta realize that we get in our own way, bro. We get in our own way. It's not somebody else, bro. It's ourselves, bro. We get into our own way. The first thing you should do when you get some money, outside of paying yourself for like with a saving your money, is invest some of it. Stop being scared. Stop feeling as if I'm gonna lose the money. I worked so hard for it. You're not gonna lose the money, bro. You've already lost the time because you cannot get the time back. You're not gonna lose the money. Do your research and invest into companies that's profitable, that's bringing in good money. Somebody asked me, "What stocks are you investing in?" I will tell y'all, bruh. And y'all know I have no problem putting y'all on game. My big dogs right now in my portfolio: Amazon, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Google. Those are the top five in my portfolio. And then I got the S&P 500 at number six. So I'm gonna say it again: Amazon, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, S&P 500. Okay, I have a total of 15 stocks in my portfolio, but those are my top six. Okay, and then I have Realty Income, which is real estate, Stag Industrial, which is real estate, um, VG Properties. Then I got like VNQ, which is a real estate ETF, um, VTI, which is total uh Vanguard Total Index, so it's basically the total stock market. But I have growth stocks first, real estate, and then ETFs. However y'all want to perceive it. Okay, growth stocks is what push the portfolio. Okay, real estate is what brings in dividends. So what is a dividend? For those that want to know, what is a dividend, Terrence? A dividend is when a company pays you for owning shares in their business, right? So if a company is, for example, to use that example, let's just say Stag Industrial, they pay 35 cents a share. That's just an example, or whatever. 35 cents a share. However many shares you own, they're gonna pay you X amount of dollars per share. So if you own 10 shares, you do 35 cents times 10, that's how much they're gonna pay you. Now some companies pay you every month. So it's equivalent to you being a landlord because it's real estate, right? It's equivalent to you being a landlord without having to do all of the hard work. You understand what I'm saying? So your whole purpose is let me build up more shares in this company so that I can get back more cash flow month by month. Now you can either reinvest into the company and get paid more money the next month, or you can keep the dividends for yourself and do whatever you want with the money. Now, does it get taxed? Yes, but it doesn't get taxed. It does not get taxed as high as a W-2 worker. You understand what I'm saying? So, because W-2, we getting taxed 30%. Bro, that is fucking diabolical, bro. 30%. So you're working and you're really making 70% of your money. Now y'all can say file for exempt. Well, I didn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? But I know, like, you get taxed so much money working W-2, even self-employed. Self-employment, you're gonna get taxed, right? Self-employment taxes is like 15.3%, but that's half of what W-2 workers get taxed, huh? But the lowest tax is portfolio income. In fact, y'all can look it up. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. 'Cause I'm not always right, bro. I'm not always right, bro. Like I'm not the person that thinks he knows it all. No, I'm open to learning every day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just really trying to like put my people on because I feel like so many people are lost on this planet. Like they just walking around like mindlessly. I can see it. People stressed out, people angry, people start crashing out because they don't have like no awareness of self and no awareness of how money works, right? Right? And people are really stuck in survival mode, bro. You stuck in your lower chakra. You can't even rise up. You can't even reach your crown chakra because you stuck in survival. Even for myself, bro. Even for myself. The reason why I express this and the reason why I transmute my energy into my YouTube craft is because my perception is my YouTube channel is going to help me become free. Will it take time? Yes. Will it take effort and energy? Yes. Just like everything else in life, bro. Am I solely dependent on YouTube? No. No. But is this a part of me? Yes. I get to connect with y'all. I may not see y'all physically, but I still get to connect with y'all, bruh. I get to voice my opinion. I'm not harming nobody. I'm not speaking no negative energy on people. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just here to connect with the people and let y'all know the real, bro. Don't get so blinded by the entertainment. Don't get so blinded by the OnlyFans models, the Instagram scrolling, the TikTok scrolling, the doom scrolling all day. Don't get blinded by that stuff, bruh. Lock in on your investments, lock in on your craft, lock in on that dream and that goal, them goals you have set out for yourself when you up late at night and you just thinking, I'm about to change my life. I say, yo, T, just do a live stream, talk to him. We're working on the watch hours. I ask y'all kindly to watch the other YouTube videos, especially the one that's going viral, because I do want to get that to 10,000. And I feel like once we get that video to 10,000 views, YouTube is gonna do what it do. It's gonna be on people's recommended. It's gonna be on people's homepage. All I ask is that y'all watch the video. That's it. You feel me? That's it, bro. Let me tune in on all your comments. Shout out to everybody. Let me give y'all some shout outs, man. Hold on. Untamed Purpose, shout out to you. William Breaker, shout out to you, bro. Dark God 646, shout out to you, bruh. My boy Orlando, shout out to you, bruh. D-Rails 93, what's good, King? What's good, bruh? Appreciate you. Dark God 6, how to deal with negative thoughts and emotions. You got to transmute your energy, bruh. We all got negative thoughts. We all got negative emotions. Um, you don't want to be too attached to it, though, because your thoughts are fleeting. Like your emotions are fleeting, bro. Your emotions come and go, but you don't want to be attached. You don't want to just feel as if, like, just because you feel a negative emotion, you gotta react. And I'm learning that too, bro. I'm not here to act perfect, bro. I'm not perfect. If my lady is in this chat, bro, she'll tell ya. I'm not perfect, bro. You know, but you don't want to be attached, bro, to it because it's hard. No, it's not hard, but you can have a positive mentality in a world that's full of negativity. You understand what I'm saying? It's just everything in life is not just gonna be strictly positive, bro. I can definitely tell you that. Like, nah, you're gonna go through challenges in life. You're gonna go through highs and lows. You're gonna go through ups and downs. But it's about how you maneuver through it. And right about now, at this point in time in your life, you've what did Steve Harvey say? You've Let me not butcher it. You survived 100% of your bad days. That's a fact. You survived 100% of your bad days, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Your survival rate is 100%. You wanna know why? Because you're still here. That's a fact. African Empire Emperor. Yo, TC, what's good, bruh? Raw and uncut vibes. Absolutely, bro. This is why I'm here to talk to y'all. We got 8 viewers in the stream. I'm appreciative of that. Real talk. I thank y'all for rocking out with me tonight. Thank y'all for being here, bro. My boy, Paris East. Yo, what's good, bruh? What's good, bruh, man? He said, he said, playing that shit on the house TV. Speak to her, bro. I appreciate you. Mama on TV. You feel me? Yes, sir. African Emperor said they distracted us with Kai Cenat and these big streamers in sports. Absolutely, bro. All it is a distraction, bro. Hey, shout out, like I'm not gonna bash Kai Cenat or any of these streamers because, well, except for Aiden Rose, because he they be wildin', bro. They be doing some next stuff and they be pushing some wild ass agendas, bro. I'm not jacking that. I ain't gonna front. They be pushing some wild agendas, bro, to get the next generation to feel comfortable and feel like that stuff like that is okay when it's not, you know? Because a lot of people do what they see. They don't think for themselves. They just do what they see other people doing, you know? But in this world, bro, you really gotta think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was never that serious to get likes and views on the internet. Cause at the end of the day, you still gotta live with yourself, you know? You still gotta live with yourself. So I even I even responded to the comment on the video. And I said, everybody is not a sellout on the internet. Just because you see somebody successful on the internet doesn't mean that they sold out, bro. There's plenty of people on this platform that is very successful and they did not sell out. You know what I'm saying? But there are plenty of people that have a whole bunch of supporters, but they've done some crazy ass stuff in front of y'all on the internet, and it's just all a part of the agenda, bro. It's very, very weird, bro. It's very, very weird. So I'm not jacking that, bro. They gotta stop. They gotta stop pushing that negative agenda. Right? Because that shit is not cool, bro. It's not cool for the next generation. And I'm pretty sure if you had kids, you would not want your kids doing that. Real talk. He said, when in reality, we supposed to be learning about finances and investing. Absolutely. Um, Orlando said, a job just over broke. People don't factor in the cost of living and the hourly wage, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. So I want y'all to think about this, right? All right, boom. So my rent is 1,700 and some change, right? I bet. Let's just say I make 20 an hour, I get no overtime, right? Because they can do that. They can, matter of fact, it's not even they can do that. They've been doing that. They stopped taking away, they stopped giving us overtime, right? Hence why I don't like the jobs. This is what I'm talking about. So now they stopped giving us the overtime. Boom. How much you gonna make without overtime? $1,300. $1,300 every 2 weeks. Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Then y'all ask me, why you trying to go so hard on YouTube? Why you put your faith into YouTube? Why the fuck would I put my faith into a job? What do Wall Street Chapter be saying? If you give them permission to feed you, you give them permission to starve you. So now you get a $1,300 check, right? The way that I split up my rent is I pay half of the rent 1 week, right? I pay the first half out of one check, and then when I get the next check, I pay the second half of the rent, right? So once again, the rent is 1,700 and some change. You get a $1,300 check, automatically 800 of that is going to the rent. We're not talking about food. We're not talking about phone bill. We're not talking about the electricity. We're not talking about savings or investing. We're talking about rent, hourly wages. And then, so I'm supposed to live off of, let's just say $500, right? I bet. Still got to pay the phone. Okay. Still got to pay the Con Edison bill. Okay. Uh, I've been paying down my credit card because I did have to use a credit card at some point in my life. I ain't gonna front to y'all. So I've been paying that down. Right? I'm being honest with y'all. See, I respect myself and I'm honest and I'm raw and I don't give a fuck. Like that just makes me respect myself so much more, bro. I swear to God. So boom, still gotta save some money. All right. Still gotta put some money into the assets. Okay. I got a lady, so gotta look out for my lady. Make sure she's okay. Right? Still, of course, gotta look out for myself. Gotta eat. And you ask me why do I want to go all in on YouTube? So if I start to bring in 5,000, $10,000 a month on YouTube, am I wrong? No, I'm not. Right now, I reached the threshold because of the video that went viral. It helped me reach the threshold, right? Which I'm thankful for. That's because of y'all. But if I didn't take the chance on myself to make that video, I would have never reached the threshold. So once again, let's piggyback. We get paid the low wages. Without overtime, you're gonna bring home $1,300. And now you gotta wait 2 more weeks. So let's just say they don't give you more. Let's just say you barely work any overtime. Now the next check, $1,300. That's only $2,600 in a month. 30 days. $2,600. Do you understand that you can make way more than that in a month investing your money? But y'all want people to be okay with settling with low ass wages, right? It don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro. So I shouldn't want better for myself. And I'm supposed to settle for $2,000, $2,600 a month. I'm wrong for wanting more for myself, bro. Yeah, I swear, bro, the world will try to bash you for wanting better for yourself, bro. That is crazy. Yo, I hope y'all hear me out, y'all. Want better for yourself, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. My boy Orlando said, I'm a six-figure insurance agent. Y'all better listen to my boy T. See, and me and Orlando spoke about that too. We definitely spoke about that. You know what I'm saying? Bro is a real one. Bro been here since day one. Bro been here since day one, bro. I'm trying to tell you, before I got monetized, before I hit 1,000 supporters, bro been here, bro. You know, like make sure y'all subscribe to the channel too. Feel me? Just off the humble, just off the like, just off the support, bro. It's just genuine. His channel is the chosen one. Well, y'all see it right here in the comment section. The chosen one. He got the wrench next to his name. You know, make sure y'all support him, bro. Cause that's my bro. Real talk. Dark God 646 said they try to own up everything so we can depend on them. No, you gotta depend on yourself. They own everything because they have the money. And I don't blame them. Bro, once y'all start, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like once y'all start, see, this is why I put money in the title of this video. Once y'all start learning this shit, once you start seeing it, you can't unsee it, bro. Once you start seeing it, you cannot unsee it, bro. I'm willing to go all in with the stock market, with owning real estate, because I know it's gonna change my dynamic. It's gonna change my life. Um, we all have an inner rich person within us, and we all have a fucking struggling person within us, bro. It's in everybody. It's in everybody. That's why people settle for low wages, because the inner person that's struggling is like, okay, I'll just take this because I need it. But that internal rich person knows, nigga, we ain't about to get rich off of this little bit of money. So, which version of yourself are you gonna listen to, bro? Because nobody wants to struggle, bro. It's not the norm, bro. It's not normal. That's why a lot of us in the hood are messed up. They want us financially illiterate. This is why you gotta study, bro. This is why you gotta take the time out to separate from the masses of people, bro. A lot of y'all right now, bro. Look, bro, y'all think I be playing. I showed y'all this for a reason, bro. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, I can't even see that. Dang. I want y'all to see that. But I be showing y'all this for a lot of y'all need to study, just study charts, bro. This is what y'all need to be looking at. This, this. Oh, here we go. Now I can show y'all this. That's a fact. I can show y'all this now. Look, look. I don't know how to minimize myself though, y'all. I don't know how to do that. My boy Life for J Vaughn. Yes, sir, bro. Shout out to J Vaughn, man. My boy in the chat. Yes, sir. I thank you for being here, bro. Real talk. I thank you for being here, bro. Look, look it. Look it. What Vici owns. This is why I told y'all this is a real estate company that I'm putting more money into. It's $33. Look, just read it. Just read it. Hopefully my big chromodome is not in the way. Wait, wait. Dang, man. Y'all can read that. Y'all can read that, right? Let me know, chat. Let me know if y'all can see that. Let me know if y'all can see that, chat. Because I don't know how to minimize myself. I don't know how to do it. Unless I do this. Oh, that's crazy. All right, hold on. All right, let me know if y'all see that. I'm gonna tune in on more of y'all comments. Um, Untamed Purpose said, tell about the beginnings on the scooter delivery. Bro, I'm gonna get me a new scooter. But I had fun, bro. I had fun delivering. I mean, I did some Uber Eats today. I ain't gonna front to you. It was raining. I did some Uber Eats. My phone fake got messed up, but it's good now. Um, I got drenched, but still got it done. Life with Javon said, I'm leaving my job and I'm gonna day trade and YouTube full time, time lock in, bro. I respect it, bro. That's you betting on yourself, bro. Cause we know that our true value comes from ourselves. It don't come from the job. It don't come from the job, bro. We just been programmed to think that the only way that you're gonna make it is by working a freaking job, working for somebody else. You giving this person 50 hours a week of your life, and they're giving you pennies. But so many people be scared, bro. They don't think, oh, you can't make it day trading. You can't make it. Investing is too risky. It's too risky, bro. Life itself is risky, bro. Every day you taking a risk, bro. Every day you taking a risk. You taking a risk with the food that you eating. You taking a risk with the people that you hang around. You're taking a risk with when you go outside, nigga. You don't know if you're gonna make it back home. You taking a risk every day when you get to work. You don't know if they're gonna get rid of you. You don't know if they're gonna do massive layoffs, bro. You taking a risk every day. Why not take a risk and put some money up in the markets? Like this is real talk, bro. This is real talk. He said, facts or smoke or drink that $30. But he said, bet that I'ma start here, finna do research and VTI, I'll take a screenshot to look later. Good, bro. Please do. People like to piggyback of what he said. Sometimes people they smoke. I was smoking weed, bro. I have not smoked weed in a year. It's about to yeah, it's this month. By the end of this month, that's gonna be a year that I haven't smoked weed. That's crazy. Do I be having the urges to? Imma keep it 100 with y'all. Yes, bro. I'm human. Yes. I'm not gonna front to y'all. I be having the urges, bro, but I don't do it. You know? I just say I can invest that money. I could put that money to work, bro. I don't want to make the rich people, excuse me. I don't want to make the weed people richer. I want to make myself richer. Drinking, I do gotta cool it with that, bro. I go to the basketball games in the Kingdom. I be getting a little bit lit. I ain't gonna front to y'all, bro, but I do gotta cool it with that. OG Max said make more stock videos. People will definitely tune in. Now I'm gonna make more, bro. It's like the way that I picture it in my brain. It's like, how can I teach this to the masses of people to where they understand it? You know, like I would add pictures. I would add like stock market charts. It's not trying to be like a perfect video, like nah, but it's just getting y'all to understand it. Like why is investing important? Because this is a skill that nobody can take away from you. You know what I'm saying? They're profited off of majority of these businesses and even the banks, they profit off of people not being financially literate. They know that if you put your money in the bank, they're not giving you no interest. They know this already, bro. Credit card companies, they know that, bro. We're gonna give you this credit card because we know that you probably won't even be able to pay it off, and we're gonna charge you interest every month. They know this stuff, bruh. Like I told you, I'm paying down my credit card. I'm keeping 100 with y'all, bro. If you want to judge me, go ahead, bro. I judge myself. Cause I always said I'm not using no credit card, F credit card, and I end up using one. Now I'm paying it down every week. I make a payment on it. I pay it down. You know, but they know this already. It's by design. You know what I'm saying? And then the jobs know this. If we get them to trade their most valuable asset, which is the time, and we can pay them a little bit of money, we could keep them coming back. They're not even going to question it. They're not going to question the system. They're going to ask us for a raise, but we're going to lie to them and tell them we cannot afford that raise. We cannot give you a raise. Or if you do give them a raise, you're going to give them 1%, maybe 2%. Meanwhile, inflation is like 5, 10%, 15%. Bro, but the job is going to give you a 2% raise, bro. I don't know. God, am I wrong in speaking the truth? No. No. I just don't want my people to get led astray, bruh. I don't want y'all to get led astray. I don't want y'all to be stuck in this hamster wheel, bruh. There's so much that life has to offer, but we waste so much time on things that don't matter, bruh. We waste so much time being afraid of the unknown instead of going after what the freak we want. We are naturally creators, bro. Okay? We naturally creators. He said, especially black people, we don't have knowledge of wealth, bruh. We don't have knowledge of a lot of stuff. They can you tell your favorite basketball team, favorite rap artist, favorite, I don't know, your favorite club, your favorite freaking weed strand, your favorite genre of music, but can you name me a stock? Can you name me an ETF? Do you know what cash flow is? Do you know what profitability is? Do you know what market cap is? Can you name me that? A lot of people can't do that, bro. Intelligent Mind Smith, he said, I pay 8 to 10, sometimes 12% tax on my income with a W-2, no kids. How the heck how you get your taxes to 12%? How you do that? And I feel like I'm paying like 30%. I feel like they cooking my ass, bro. Bro, I feel like they cooking me in taxes, bro. I do overtime, that shit get taxed so much, bro. It make me feel like I'm just doing this shit just for free. African Empire said being in survival mode is dangerous. It is, bro. It's not a game out here, bro. It's not normal. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool for our people to be stuck in survival mode, bro. Living paycheck to paycheck. Gotta be dependent on this check. Or else you ain't gonna make your rent. Bro, do you think that somebody has the time to create? Thinking in survival mode? No. Do you think that somebody has the time to better their situation thinking in survival mode? No. No, bro. They don't. Because all they worried about is how am I about to pay this rent? How? How am I about to feed myself? Why you think so many people is on government assistance, bro? And now they about to start taking that away. So now what? What are people gonna do? They're gonna start taking away Section 8. What are people gonna do? This is why financial education is important, bro. They don't teach you this shit because they want you to be dumb. They want you to be dumb, but you're really a genius. Make sure y'all leave a thumbs up for those that's here, please, man. Let's get the stream to 20 to 30 likes. It's gonna get on the algorithm some way, somehow. Somebody gonna watch this stuff. But they want to keep you dumbed down, bro. That is not cool for humanity, bro. Just imagine if everybody rised. Just imagine if everybody stood up and sat there and said, yo, y'all playing in our faces, bro. It's the power in the people, but the people think that the real power is in somebody else. Bro, it's the power is in the people, bro. It's more of us than it is of them. But you see, when you have the money, you make the rules, bruh. Why y'all think Orange Face is doing whatever he want? Why y'all think he's doing whatever he want? Because he has the fucking money. They fear that man. When you got the money, you make the rules. When you don't got the money, you can't tell these people what to do. And I'm not talking from an egotistical point, bro. That's another thing too, bro. Like so many people be thinking like you're in your ego because when you talk about money, it's a sensitive topic to you because you think about the negative aspect or the programming in your brain. That's all you think about is the negative aspect. Yes, start calling people scammers. Yes, start thinking that, oh, it's not real. Oh, you can't really make that much money on the internet, or you can't make that much money in the stock market. Y'all just start thinking negative about something that's positive. So do y'all want people to struggle? Like, really answer that question, bruh. Is it better that the whole entire world just struggles and live paycheck to paycheck and don't make no type of money? Is that better for you? Would that make you happy? No. They will even tell you this. If you gave everybody, if the rich gave everybody money, right, it's gonna go right back to the rich. If they gave everybody a whole bunch of money, it's gonna go right back to the rich. Why? Because people are going to buy stuff. Yo, yo, chat. Just please hear me out. Please, bro. This is why you can't get mad at rich people. Nigga, just become one. If you spread it out, all of the wealth, and you gave it to the world, you gave it to everybody on the planet, because there's enough money to feed everybody on the planet and stop homelessness and all this stuff. There's infinite amount of money. And you said, here, everybody that's struggling, everybody that's in poverty, everybody that's whatever, here, take it. Here you go. In 2 to 5 years, it's gonna go right back to the rich people. Because everybody is gonna just purchase, everybody is gonna just focus on what they can buy. What can they purchase? That's the only thing they're gonna do. They're not gonna invest. They're not gonna save it. I can't speak for everybody, but majority of people, so I don't know though, so let me not act like that. Majority of people is not gonna invest, they're not gonna save, they're not gonna build anything. They're just gonna buy stuff, bro. Gonna go right back to the pockets of the rich people. You wanna know why they're rich? I'm gonna tell you this like I told y'all at the beginning of the stream. They own stuff. They own businesses. They own the things that you buy. There's somebody that owns that company. The building that you're living in, there's somebody that owns that real estate. The Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the Fendi, all that stuff you got on. There's somebody that owns that business, right? Ah, I love talking about this, bro. Love talking about this. We need to tap in our solar plexus creativity. Absolutely, every day. African Empire said almost everybody in the hood is in survival mode. That's why it's a dangerous environment. Absolutely, bro. Literally. Literally, bro. He said, I'm already cooked though, bro. How are you cooked? Shane. Shane XL, how are you cooked? OG Max said these apps can waste your time. It depends on how you use it, to be honest with you, bro. It depends on how you use it. Because if you're using it to learn, if you're using it to make money, it's not gonna waste your time, bro. But if you're using it to just consume and not create, then it's wasting your time. To be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the stream. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, man. I know we got some new viewers in the chat. My name is Terrence Carter. I talk about SR. I talk about no fap. I talk about the stock market. And I'm 30 years young. I got a viral video going around right now talking about how I'm 30 years young, making $20.72 an hour. And I just made a video today talking about how I plan on investing my way out of the rat race. You feel me? So make sure you tune into that video too. It's free. Everything is free, bro. It's the internet is free. You are paying with your attention. You feel me? But it is free. As long as you learning something from me. Untamed Purpose said day one. Listen, man, get back on track, bro. Do you believe that slavery will ever end? Because the 9 to 5 is slavery. It never ended. You got to go to work today, tomorrow, the days after that, and you still be broke. Bro, slavery is mentally. It's mental. It's mental enslavement, bro. It's mental. Literally. You can do whatever you want on this planet. You cannot live in fear. You cannot keep yourself in a box. The job wants to keep you in a box. They want to keep you in the construct. They want to pay you these low wages, keep you coming back for more. They want to try to take control over your life. They want to tell you what to do, when to eat, when to come in, what time you get to get off, how much time you get to spend with your family. If you got kids, how much time you get to spend with your kids. Bro, all this shit is a construct, bro. It is mental enslavement. Just because they're not whipping you with chains and you're not out there picking cotton doesn't mean you're not in slavery, bro. It is a wage slave. And when I talk, I'd be trying to free my people because I'm trying to free myself. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, to the average person, I'm gonna look crazy. I'm gonna look like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Don't nobody want to hear that. But listen, I'm not here to talk to the average person. I'm here to talk to somebody that wants to open their mind. That's it. Open your mind to the truth. We was not put on this planet to get paid pennies while these companies make billions of dollars off of your hard work, off of you. As soon as I say that, the people leave. I don't care. Y'all don't want to hear the truth? Ain't affecting me. Untamed Purpose said facts. Hold on. My main struggle be emotions, learning to move with a clear, balanced mindset. Bruh, emotions is one thing we all gotta learn how to control. I'm still learning that on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes, like, our brain is so conditioned, bro. I promise you that, bro. Our brain is so conditioned to the point where you gotta really realize, like, you have to take the time out to recondition your brain and recondition your mind and create new neural pathways, bro. Create new neural pathways. I'm not like you. Obviously, you're not gonna go inside your brain and do that, obviously. But you gotta look at life differently, bro. One thing that helps me out a lot is I love to journal. I love to journal. I love to journal, bro. That helps me out a lot. If I could see it on paper, I could bring it to life. If I sat here and I write, let me see. But I write a lot. But if I sit here and I write 100,000 in the stock market or $1 million in the stock market, and my brain sees that every day. I'm gonna find a way to make it happen, no matter how long it takes. I'm gonna write it right now, just so that your brain can see it too. We're gonna put 100,000 in assets, right? And it's not limiting yourself. It's just so that you can see it. If you could see it on paper, you could bring it to life. That's something school not gonna teach you. You know, after you reach 6 figures, aim for more. Why? Because the cost of living gonna keep going up. It don't matter how many hours you work, you'll never get ahead. This is why I make the videos that I make. This is why I talk about what I talk about, because I want y'all to be able to see through it too. Oh, hard work pays off. If you just work hard at the job, you'll get ahead. No, the freak you won't, bro. You're gonna get taxed more money. They're going to give you more work, and you're gonna be more sad. That's a fact. Now, if you're doing something that you love, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not doing something that you love, no. Work harder on yourself. Work harder on your craft than you do on these jobs. If you're smart, you won't be broke. Gotta take advantage, especially on what bros talk about for real, man. James, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, broke is a mindset too. Just stop, yeah, like y'all have to stop using that word. Broke is a mentality. African Empire said, "Yeah, it's never that serious for real. People really be out here doing crazy stuff for viewership, bro. Real talk." Um, oh, my baby Mars is here. There we go. Yeah, my baby is here. Hold on. Life is a gamble every day, bro. Definitely do your research. Remember that movie, 100 Ways to. I don't like to use that word, bro. Been off for 2 years now. The amount of money I see is golden. Shout outs to you, bro. Shout outs to Arian, Arian Brown. Shout outs to you. Real talk. Shout outs to everybody that's here. Shout outs to my baby girl Mars being here. I appreciate you, baby. Real talk. Um, African Emperor said investing is very crucial for real. Ownership is key. That ownership is key that we in the hood paying rent for life because we not investing. Facts. I'm using and paying it down, but it does boost your credit score. Starts with mindset. Oh, my boy, everything. My boy JH pulled up. Yeah, my boy JH pulled up to the live stream. That got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout outs to JH. Shout outs to you, bro. If you still here, shout outs to you. PC God said guns and butter buying stuff that doesn't hold value. Bro, this is why I tell y'all, like, asset ownership is key. That's the only thing. When things go up in value, that's how you gonna make your income. That's how you gonna make your money. And it's not all right. So when you own an asset, it's not considered work income. It is considered portfolio income. So it's totally different. W-2 income gets taxed the highest. Portfolio income does not get taxed the highest. You know? So you gotta build portfolio income, bruh. And it takes time. It takes time. It just we live in an instant gratification world where everybody wants things right now, today. If I don't get it today, then I'm sad. No, you can't live like that. Real talk. You gotta live like whatever I'm doing now is to create a better future for myself, bruh. And you gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay at it. Just like when y'all play GTA and you put the cheat code in, and you put a cheat code in to try to like it's like a money glitch. You put in the cheat code in the game. But in real life, bro, there ain't no cheat codes, bro. There is no cheat codes. There is no easy way to get rich, easy way to build wealth, bro. There ain't no such thing. Real talk. African Emperor said it's all starting to make sense. This is why they distract us with people with celebrity drama and rap. They don't want us to know about opening a portfolio. Bro, it's all by design. OG Max said 9 to 5 is a European concept. Arian Brown said I educated myself on a lot of this stuff and I'm forever locked in, as you should be. As you should be. My baby Ma said, I mean, think about 2020 and the stimulus checks and the unemployment checks they were giving. Everyone would have been up 20K, but majority spent it and did not invest. Literally, literally. Like they was giving those out to help the people because people were losing their jobs. But if people would have invested at least some of it, they would have been up for a fact. They would have been up. PC Godson said hold gold. I personally don't invest into gold, but I have been watching the price of it. It's definitely been rising, especially this year. Like gold has been going crazy. Bitcoin too. Bitcoin been. If my boy Beach Dog was in here, he would tell y'all. He would tell y'all. Invest into Bitcoin. Invest into Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin been going crazy. Everybody else, I think you is mental for real. Everything is mental. Everything. Even with me doing the live stream is mental. Mentally rocking out with y'all. Being on live for this long, just venting, speaking my mind, speaking my truth. It's all mental. But I could have just psyched myself out and said, I don't want to go live. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. But that's that's overthinking it instead of just doing it. There's always gonna be people that's gonna support you. You see how we got 7 viewers here right now? That's 7 of y'all that's rocking out with me tonight. Appreciate y'all. You know, we got 15 likes. That's 15 people that end up liking the video that got something from the video. You know, if you want to like it though, all you gotta do is double tap the screen. It's gonna automatically like the video. I know they're saying I'm years old is a curse, calling ourselves old. That's why I say years young, you know? I'm gonna have to change the title of that video because I think I put no, I didn't even put years old. I just put I'm 30. But I just be saying I'm 30 years young. I got an old soul, but I ain't old. You feel me? Arian Brown, TV, facts renew your mind. Human life is manufactured. Everything you want was created by another person. Absolutely. Thank you for leaving a thumbs up to whoever just liked the video. Thank you. Um Monks show that life is basic. It's not about money. It's about finding your true being and realizing leaving this planet is not the end. Bro, I rock out with the monks because they are on semen retention. So I rock out with them because of that. For a fact. Um Life truly is like to me, life is beautiful because you get to learn a lot about yourself. Like when you start studying yourself, and you start studying like human emotion, you start studying, like you start being more still. Like you gotta realize how fast paced this world is, right? Everything is fast paced. You know what I'm saying? Everything is this, boom, 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 boom. And your brain is like trying to analyze everything that's going on at the same time, like because everything is happening at the same time, right? Everything is constantly changing. Literally. Everything is constantly changing, right? So nothing stays the same. But when you just sit still, bro, you get a lot of good answers. You get a lot of good downloads, you know? And when you are happy with the basics in life, you're more happy and content with yourself. Like I don't need a Lamborghini to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't need like a big ass like 50 room house or mansion to be happy. Like I don't need that. I'm one person. I don't need 25 cars in the driveway to feel happy. I'm one person. You know what I'm saying? But and happiness is an internal job. You're not gonna get happiness from external things. Like you're not gonna get happiness from like materialistic items, if that makes sense. It'll give you a hit of dopamine, right? Like I need some new sneakers and stuff because a lot of my sneakers is cooked, but I'm still happy with what I have, you know? Um, and life is basic. Like, all right, when you say it's not about money, none of us can survive without it. And we live in a capitalistic world. Like, I'm not trying to sit there and say your whole entire life is based off of money because you like people always say you can't take none of that when you leave, which is the truth. You could take experiences, you could take your memories, right? You obviously your soul, your spirit is infinite, so you always gonna be here. But none of us can survive without money. That's just the truth. I'm not about to sugarcoat that stuff. That's just the truth. Um, Arian Brown said, right, literally have to watch what you speak. Nah, that's why I be watching my words. Like, I watch what I say. Like, even when I listen to music and stuff, I really be watching what I say because words are spells. Words are spells, you know? So a lot of people don't know that they're creating their own reality with their words and their thoughts and their actions. You know what I'm saying? So when people constantly call themselves broke, when they say that they can't afford something, when they're saying that they can't do something, right? When a person is saying like, when a person is living in like low vibration, like envy, jealousy, look at this person, look at that person, look at what they doing, look at what they do. All you're doing is messing up your own frequency and vibration. You should never hate on another person for being successful or for wanting more for themselves. Because how did it take away from you? It doesn't. How is another person's life affecting you? It's not. All you got to do is figure out who you want to become. And what are you willing to do to become that individual? Because it's within you. It's not outside of yourself, bro. Are you going to be disciplined? Are you going to put in the work? Are you going to be consistent? Are you going to live off of less than what you make? Are you willing to invest some money? Are you willing to put something to work? Are you willing to even think like a rich person, bro? So many people put up a facade and say, "Oh, I don't want to be rich." Bro, you're literally lying to yourself, bro. That's crazy. I tell y'all on camera, I'm getting rich and wealthy every day. I'm happy and grateful now. To be feeling rich and wealthy every day. Because my brain don't know the difference. My subconscious mind does not know the difference, bro. It don't know the difference between a lie and the truth. It just knows what you tell it. I'm gonna make 100,000 on YouTube. I'm speaking that into my existence, bro. I'm gonna have 100,000 supporters on this YouTube channel. I'm speaking that into my reality. You have to speak life into the things that you want, bro. Life and other word, because I don't like to use that word, but life and the other word is in the power of the tongue. So you have to speak life into the things that you want, bro. You can't walk around this planet thinking that it's not possible for you. That's a weak ass mentality, bro. So many people be having weak mindsets, bro, because they scared. Like you cannot be afraid of your fullest potential, bro. I tell God every day, God, please show me my full potential. God, please guide me and protect me each and every day. Protect my family, protect my spouse, bro. Like every day. Talk to God every day, bro. When I wake up, before I go to sleep. Me and my lady, we talk to God. Soon as we wake up, before we go to sleep, we make sure we say a prayer. Before we eat, we make sure we say a prayer, bro. We keep God in the forefront of everything that we do. That's the creator. That's the source, bro. How many people be afraid to talk about God? God is amazing. God is the greatest, bro. That's how I'm here today. I sat here and I thought about it. I'm like, yo, I done been through some shit. I've been through some stuff, but God got me through it. I didn't just do it by myself. I didn't do it on my own. Nah, God got me through it. Even today, while I was walking in the rain, bro, feeling like A Boogie. My boy A Boogie said, I was walking through the rain with my Tim's on. Wait, he said, I was walking through. Damn, I butchered that. Oh my gosh. I butchered that. But anyway, stepping over puddles full of pain. I. But anyway, when I was walking in the rain, I'm like, yo, God is putting me through this for a reason, bro. He putting me through this for a reason. Because one day, all this work that I put in it is going to pay off, bro. It's gonna pay off. You just gotta keep that faith in yourself, T. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta keep persevering, bro. 'Cause God is trying to teach you something about yourself. Some people might not see, but as long as you see it, that's all that matters. You gotta keep going. You a young black man. You a young melanated man in America, trying to do the impossible, trying to make it on YouTube, full of millions of people that's trying to do the same exact thing. But I salute you for trying because the average person won't even give themselves a chance. They won't even post 100 videos. But you're giving yourself a chance. God is the source. You cannot think that something is not possible for you. I don't care who you are, man or woman. It's possible for you too. Just have to put in the work. You have to learn how to grow organic audience. You gotta stop caring so much about what other people think or what they gonna say, bruh. Stop having the fear of judgment. Stop fearing opinions. Stop fearing people's opinions on you, bruh. They're gonna judge you whether you do a good or bad. They judge Oprah. He a billionaire. They judge Elon Musk. He a billionaire, bruh. They judge Jeff Bezos. He's a billionaire. They're gonna judge you no matter who you are. They judge LeBron James. He's a like, bro. They're gonna judge you no matter who you are. That's their judgment. Live your life. Do what is best for you. How are you gonna add value to people's lives? Because you're gonna have for every 1 to 3 to 5 haters, there's gonna be 10 to 15 to 20 people that love you, bruh. For you being you. I'm like this when I'm off camera. I'm like this on camera. You could ask my lady. I'm the same person, bruh. I do not try to put up this fucking facade. That's why I be telling y'all what I be going through. It's to show you. Just be human, bruh. That's how people connect and relate to you. Just by you being human, not being robotic, not acting like, oh, I gotta make a perfect YouTube video. Oh, I gotta say, hello, you guys. My name is Terrence Carter. Can you subscribe, please? Nigga, that's mad robotic, bruh. Tell y'all, yo, I would appreciate if y'all support the YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe, you can. If not, it's cool. Live your life. Can't tell you what to do. I be telling y'all, y'all mind helping me get this video on the YouTube algorithm? Just like it. That's it. It's authentic. I tell you, I want to go through my low points in life. I tell you, I want to go through my high points in life. I tell you about my retention journey. I tell you about my life. I can't tell you about other people's lives. I'm not living their life. I'm living my life. But I enjoy this journey because y'all seen me since I was like 25, right? Y'all seen me come on this platform when I first started YouTube 5 years ago. Now here I am doing much better. I'm in a better headspace. Teaching myself how to become more better financially. Teaching myself how to get stronger spiritually and mentally. I'm teaching myself a lot of things in life, bro. And I'm learning life. I don't know it all, bro. I don't know. I don't know anything. Man or woman on this planet think they know it all. They don't really know life, bro. And every day life is constantly changing. Every day you're constantly evolving. Every single day. I gotta put my phone on the charger, yeah. And absolutely, OG Mac. And shout out to you. I know I see your comment too. I see all your comments, bro. I see all your comments. Hold on. I gotta put my phone on charger. We almost had 20 likes on the stream. I appreciate that. We almost had 20 likes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. One more like for 20 likes. Hold on, I'm gonna tap into your comments right now. Um, PS Godson said you gotta remember if our banks go down tomorrow, the only currency is gold to trade universal with other countries. That's a fact. But the banks hold too much power. I don't think they're gonna go down, bro. The banks hold too much power, bro. And they about to start. I think like some banks is about to start like accepting Bitcoin or like you able to buy Bitcoin in the bank. I don't know, but the banks, the banks run the world. Let's just be honest, bro. The banks run the world, bro. OG Max said can't take it when you LIE. Well, I know what you mean when you leave the planet, but you can't live without it. Absolutely, bro. Bro, literally, you cannot, bro. You cannot live without money, bro. It's impossible. How are you going to eat? That's the only thing you should think about. How you gonna eat? What you gonna do? Eat the air? You gonna just drink a whole bunch of water and that's it? Come on. Arian Brown said 50, 30, 10, 10. Never be materialistic, but it's about purpose. Purpose comes first before everything. Purpose comes first before everybody has a purpose on the planet. You just have to go within and ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? I feel like I'm living. I know I'm living in my purpose. Because when I was younger, I asked God for this. Literally. Yo, I want to do YouTube when I get older. I want to have a big YouTube channel. I want to be able to talk to people and express to people. I want to be able to help people. I asked God for this years ago, before y'all even knew who I am, who I was. Before y'all ever met me, I was asking God for this because I was seeing other people do it. And then here I am in 2025 talking to people worldwide, bro, on a phone. I don't got no fancy setup. I don't got no big laptop. I don't got no streaming setup, bro. I got a phone, bro, and a camera. That's it. The camera on my phone. Make a video, excuse me, make a I guess you make a vision board. Put it on the wall, read it every day. Vision boards is powerful. Me and Mars gonna make another one too. Y'all see ours up? Look at us. I see it. And then we got another one right here. Hold on. It's just that one gotta get some tape. So you feel me? Man, I can just do this. I'm being mad. It's cool. That's my baby right there. Y'all see her? That's my baby. Yeah, I don't know why my phone is doing this. Um, oh, there we go. Walking up a puddle full of pain with my Tim's on. That's a fact. See, I ain't want to butcher the words, bro. I ain't want to butcher the words. God is faithful. Absolutely. I gotta pin that comment. I gotta pin that comment for a fact. I gotta pin that comment. I gotta pin that comment. It's a fact. That's why I woke up. I mean, that's why I woke with my head up to the sky. I promise they don't have to see it as long as you do that so that you need. That's it. I gotta see the vision through every day. It's my purpose, my life, what I want to become, my vision, X, Y, Z. It's all up to me. It's not up to somebody else, bro. It's not up to my mom. It's not up to my dad. It's not up to my lady. It's not up to my brother, my sister. Nobody. It's not up to none of them. It's up to me. And as long as I see it through and I ask God for guidance and protection every day, it's gonna manifest in the 3D, bro. As long as I stay consistent, as long as I keep working on my craft and I keep working on myself, 'cause I'm the biggest project I will ever work on. It's me. It's not nothing outside of myself, bro. And I don't ever expect the whole entire world to love me. Oh, I don't even want that type of like I don't want everybody to just, oh, I love you. Nah, bro, because that's not realistic. Realistic is like some people gonna like you, some people gonna dislike you. At the end of the day, you still gotta love yourself unconditionally. Untamed Purpose says, "Shit, I done posted a couple videos just now finding my topics, bro. Just go, bro. Just do it. We cannot be scared, bro. We living in crucial times, bro. We living in the internet age, bro. This is. I'm gonna say this out loud. One day in my life, I'm gonna make more money on this platform than I do at the job. Okay, and y'all can believe me or y'all cannot believe me. At the end of the day, I know what I got set out for myself. I'm gonna make more money doing this, than I will at the job, bro. That's a fact. It's a fact. My phone not even charging, bro. That's crazy works. Like it's literally not even charging. You said I'm past all that. I done moved the city where I know no one, so let's go all gas, no excuses. Good, bro. That's how you get out your comfort zone. My boy Orlando said I could vouch. He see a real one, y'all. See, my boy Orlando been here since day one. Trying to tell you, bro. He been here since day one. Now there's no way that my phone not charging, no chat. What's up with this? That's crazy. My phone really not charging, y'all. Most don't want to see their journey, just the destination, but it's no destination on their journey. That's it. Because once you reach a goal, you're going to that dopamine, and then you're gonna be like, all right, on to the next. But you gotta enjoy the journey. You have to enjoy the journey. That's the whole point. You have to enjoy the journey, bro. Because once you reach a destination, you're gonna be like, all right. Because you thinking that you're gonna feel a certain way after you reach a destination, but then you know, like, all right, now it's time for me to go to the next destination. Now it's time for me to put in more work. But also be grateful. Be grateful. Like, excuse me, be grateful and think about how far you've come. Real talk. James Retain Lifestyle said, I don't know anything but learning everything that's necessary for my growth and development in life. Bro, we don't know nothing. None of us know anything, bro. We just know what other people taught us. We don't know nothing. Real talk. Man, I wish I had someone like that for real. It's not what you have, it's about how you use it. And you're doing just that. I use my phone as well, bro. Literally, bro. You gotta work with what you got. You gotta work with what you got. Untamed Purpose said, your lady for real. Steam you have what? Your lady for real seem have you do anything, bro. For real, cherish that. She's always by my side, bro. That's my baby. I don't even know if she in the stream anymore. She probably is, but she literally been a real one, bro. Like, like real talk. We go through, you feel me, ups and downs, just like any other relationship, but she's literally always been a real one. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always like cherish that. I'ma always appreciate her. And I don't care if y'all call it like simping or you simping. Nah, bro. It's just like when you realize that somebody is real and authentic, just like you, and you realize like somebody really like loves you unconditionally and appreciates you and vice versa, you gotta appreciate that, bro. You can't take good people for granted. I tell any of y'all that, bro. You cannot take good people for granted, bro. So many of y'all go around this planet trying to look for the right one, or so many of y'all still stuck in the nature of watching a whole bunch of PMO videos and releasing your seed. You're not gonna attract the right woman into your life with that vibrational frequency, bro. Become the person. Become the right one. You know what I'm saying? Raise your vibration and frequency so that you can attract her into your life. You know? Real talk. Area Brown said facts. It's me. Everything is going to work out. Gotta move, keep going forward. James Retain said, you will, bro. Keep going. Absolutely, bro. My foot is on the gas on this YouTube platform, bro. I don't care. I'm every day. Y'all gonna see me. Hey, I'm back at it again with another video, y'all. It's just consistency. Power of consistency. We got 20 likes. It still say 19 on my end. But if you got 20 likes, shout out to y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all, bro. OG Max said that's why a wise man is a man of few words. He know nothing. Bro, that's what I tell myself every day. I know nothing, bro. Thank you for helping me reach 20 likes, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hold on. Let me put my phone on low power mode. But yeah, I remind myself I don't know anything, bro. Like every day I'm learning life. Every day I'm learning myself. Every day I'm learning, you know, how to be my best version and how to continue to cultivate my energy and create, you know. Like every day I'm learning that my power always been within me. It was never outside of myself. I kept looking for love outside of myself. I kept looking for validation and you feel me, like for people to like me and stuff. But as I got older, I started caring less about that stuff and started going within and validating myself and liking myself and loving myself. You know, Ariel Brown said the problem is people are trying to feel ready, and I'm here to stay. You'll never feel ready. I'm here to say, oh, excuse me. I'm here to say you'll never feel ready. Absolutely, there's no such thing as a perfect moment. There's no such thing as a perfect moment, bro. So many people be waiting for this perfect time to do something, this perfect time to start creating a channel, this perfect time to start, you know, running a business or investing their money. Or there's no perfect moment, bro. Time on the clock is man-made. The only thing we have is the present. That's it. Present, 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 present. That's all you have. Is right now. You don't have nothing else. Past is already gone. It's done. The beginning of this video, the beginning of the live stream is already gone. We already have right now. You know? OG Max says these dudes want baddies, but they be low vibrational. Bro, a lot of people be low vibrational. I was low vibrational. Shit. I still be having my low vibrational moments. I literally be seeing it. Like, bro, you gotta raise your vibration. Bro, you gotta stop doing X, Y, and Z. Like, I tell y'all, I'm not coming on here trying to act perfect. Like, nah, bro. You know? But I'm able to, that's the thing. Like, once you're able to see it, you're able to fix it. You feel me? About fixing yourself. But You're not gonna attract a good solid woman if you stuck at a low vibration. If you stuck at a low frequency, it's not gonna happen. Yo, my phone is charging backwards, bro. Oh, I hate when this happens, chat. My phone is starting to do the thing that I didn't want it to do. It's literally charging backwards. It's not even charging forward. Hold on, I'm about to try to change chargers. Because of the rain. I got water in my phone, so hopefully it start working. Um, he said that's why I'm working on this point in my life. Then what a lot of energy on temporary, then wasted a lot of energy. I guess he meant to write that. On temporary relationships, or to leave me still feeling empty and still chasing for more, or for what? Bro, I feel, trust me, bro. I feel you on that. I feel the same way. Wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy, put a lot of effort into people that didn't put no effort into me. You feel me? And now I just pour back into myself because I have to. I don't have a choice, bro. I'm the most important person in my reality. Fact. And it's not being self-centered. It's like everybody is the most important person in their reality. Nobody should care about you or love you more than you love yourself, care about yourself. Point made, period. Now I want to slow down and actually live life without chasing pleasure or always needing to be comfortable. Start by practicing SR, quitting smoking. Bro, practicing SR is gonna be the best choice you ever make for yourself. I don't care what no man say. Weak ass mentality saying, "Oh, I can't do it. I can't last a week. I don't know how you do it, bro. You weird." That's a weak ass mentality, bro. Weak ass shit, bro. I get tired of niggas with their weak ass nonsense. It's annoying. I can't do that, bro. I can't see myself holding on to my seed. I can't stop watching porn. Weak ass mentality, nigga. Learn how to have self control. Learn how to master yourself. That's what life is about. You come here to experience. Literally, you come here to have a 3D experience, bro. That's all that this is. It's a human experience. You're a spirit. You're a soul having a 3D experience, bro. If you don't know how to master yourself, then outside things is gonna master you. Do you think this is a prison planet? No. I think that prison is in your mind. Think that you could get trapped in your mind instead of living in reality. You get caught up in your head, basically. You're too in your head instead of in reality. You gotta free your mind. That's the key. You have to free your mind, bro. Unlearn everything that was taught to you. Stop being scared. Stop living in fear. Stop being afraid to take risks. Start being a creator. Start creating things. Start bringing things to life. Free your mind. You will free yourself. But I'm about to end this live stream, y'all, because I gotta charge this phone. This phone is acting dumb. Um, Give the stream a thumbs up. Please watch the other videos, please. I really want to get this video to 10,000 views. So it's on the channel. It's on the YouTube channel. Um, and watch my other videos that I posted. You know what I'm saying? So that those get on the YouTube algorithm as well. And I thank y'all for being here too. What do you think about how Malcolm X lived? I think that he set the tone. Him and Martin Luther King set the tone. But a lot of people nowadays, bro, like people just too scared to speak up or speak the truth because they've embedded fear into the black melanated human mind to where they feel as if they speak up, then something's gonna happen, bro. But you can't be scared, bro. Can't be scared, you know. And you're not harming nobody by speaking the truth. You're not hurting nobody. You're just speaking the truth, you know. But yeah, make sure y'all leave a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm gonna show y'all the Vici properties thing one more time. This what y'all need to be studying in the stock market. All right, and tapping on the other videos, y'all. Real talk, cause we got a lot of growing to do on this YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I would appreciate that. All right. If you're just now joining the stream, watch the stream over. It was a great stream. I dropped some great gems in this video. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. And I'm gonna have some more videos for y'all. All right. It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Yes, sir.